Good afternoon, guys. Getting a late start today. There's just so much to do, and the weather's so nice right now. It's 57 degrees. It's kind of hard to get up, get out of bed, and get right to it anymore because I want to piddle around the yard and do things like that. But we're back at it now. We're in my tiny little 20 by 24 metal shop, and this project is going to be a Sasquatch shelf. That's right, a Sasquatch shelf to match my Kodiak truck camper theme, which a lot of you may or may not have noticed has got the Sasquatch theme to it. So I want to build this shelf 4 foot high by 3 foot long by a couple of feet wide. And I want the theme to match my metallic boxes that I put in my living room. So as usual and as always, I'm just going to make it up as we go along. And I kind of have to do that because we're limited on what materials that we have, and that it's all just scrap metal. I'm not ordering anything for any particular project. I'm just taking what I got and working with that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go find, it'll probably have to be mixed matched pieces of steel and weld it all together and make something presentable. So I'm going to get started with the frame. Have you guys ever tried this sparkling water, LaCroix, I think it is? Costco or Walmart sells it. This stuff is good, and it doesn't have any of that weird stuff that you can't pronounce in it. It's basically just carbonated water, and it tastes really good. I'm kind of addicted to it. I go through these phases. And it's cheap, well, considering today's costs. I think what I'm going to do is I look through the scraps. I have not a bunch, but maybe enough. I think it's the only thing that I have is 2-inch square tubing, which may be enough to make the frame. So I'll dig out all the 2-inch square tubing that I have, and that's what we'll work with, the 2-inch square tubing frame. And it's going to have varying thicknesses, because this is 1/8 inch thick steel here. And yeah, 16th inch steel there. We'll make it work. Believe me, we'll make it work. So we got some Harbor Freight casters here that were $4.49 inside Track Club member. And we'll take into account the height of these too, because this is what I'm going to put on them. And they're 5 inches. So basically, we'll make 3.5 feet high, 2-inch square tubing by 3 feet long. And that's obviously, like I said, taking into account the height of the casters. Yeah, very doable. So, I guess we'll start. Let's start cutting some steel. It's gonna be badass. Yes, it is. Check this out, guys. I was able to get my hands on, thanks to Candy, a nice supply of these burger magnets from Harbor Freight while they were on sale. So I got enough. I don't need any more now, which makes me awesome. Yeah, buddy, look at that. Hopefully they all work good. Well, we got the chop saw out. Might have to change the blade on this. These blades are so doggone expensive that I tend to overuse them. It's got to be done. Wipe it down. Alright, we got them nice and cleaned up. These are going to be our end pieces here. Alright, that's the plan anyway. Now we'll go cut our lengths out. These are the height. Okay, we have the sides. We need to put together the sides and then we can go from there. And as usual, when we have small spaces, we work on the best level part of the floor that we can find. It's too big to go on the welding table. So we make do with what we got. Not only in materials, but in resources as far as places to work go. So what I need to do is I need to cut one more piece, actually two more pieces to go across here because it's going to be a three-tiered shelf system. So I want to get this in, get it squared, and then measure for the next, actually it's going to be 4 pieces because 2 here and 2 on the other side, right? All right, I found a flat piece of shop floor and it's way over there. It's nowhere around here. All right, we got that squared. Now we can take our measurements. Okay, yes, you still have to use the red magnets because they're a lot bigger. So, yeah, there's that. Anyway, where was I? Okay, I have to cut out 4 more pieces, like I said. So, this is the tricky part. Yeah, this is redneck welding at its best. Heck yeah. So, yeah, do some more cutting. All right, we got all 4 pieces cut for both front and back. Front and back of our shelf. Yeah, good thing I saved my gloves. I'd be tearing through some gloves, and they're not cheap. So yeah, I take them on and off per job because I'm a cheapskate. Actually, I'm not a cheapskate. I'm anything but. I just can't afford to be buying gloves all the time when I can reuse them, right? Right. All right, let's get this cleaned up. Time to do some welding, then grinding, boys. Heck yeah. Okay, squared up, it's tacked down, I hope. Hope it's tacked down good enough. We gotta turn it over and re-tack the other side and then weld it up. Tacked up. Now I think we can move it to the welding table. Sometimes you gotta move fast, and sometimes you gotta move slow. You gotta do both on this project. As far because the metal thickness, this is like a 1/16, this is like an 1/8. So yeah, you go fast on these, slow on the thicker one. That was fast. Now we go slow. Now we have to weld the inside corners on the bottom and just the undercarriage of the top. The rest look fine. I want these welds to look good. Because they're going to show. That's right. Show welds. What's a show weld look like? Let me show you. A show weld. That's the weld that you're not going to grind out. So you kind of pay a little closer attention, let's just say. Because these on the side, not so much. We're going to grind those out. These, no, they're staying. Show weld. Okay. All right, guys. This is going to be the front or the back. It's done. We need to duplicate this. I already have the steel cut, so I just need to weld it together like I did this, not today, and tomorrow probably, and make it exactly match. We welded down all our welds that needed to be, and the ones that aren't welded down, it's late. The ones that aren't grinded out, are fine. They're gonna be fine, okay? Oh, it's been a long day, guys, so I hope the Lord's with you. And I'll see you on the next one. We'll get this right. Believe me, it'll be badass.